Ghost Stories. This is the podcast where you decide if the story is true or fake. I have Josh here to read us his story. You can find him on social media on TikTok as Fat Varney, and you could definitely check out his lives.
The Last Watch of New Year's Eve, based on a documented local legend from the American Midwest early 1900s. On New Year's Eve, 1908, a night watchman named Edgar Finch was assigned to guard the old railway depot outside of town. It was a simple job. Keep the fires low, watch the tracks, and wait for the new year. Edgar was alone. Just before midnight, he woke in the station logbook that the air had gone unnaturally still. No wind, no animals, no distant train whistles. He noted that it felt, in his words, as though the world itself was holding its breath. At 11:55 p.m., Edgar heard footsteps on the platform. Slow, heavy, measured. He stepped outside expecting a drunk or a traveler who'd missed the last train. No one was there. At 11:58 p.m., the station bell rang. That bell could only be rung by pulling a rope from the platform. Edgar went out again. Still no one. At 11:59 p.m., Edgar wrote one final line in the logbook. Someone is counting, but it isn't me. At exactly midnight, the bell rang 12 times. Not fast, not celebratory. Each ring spaced evenly like a funeral toll. When the morning crew arrived, they found Edgar sitting upright at his desk. Eyes open, face frozen in terror. The fire was still burning. The doors were locked from the inside. The clock had stopped at 12 a.m. But what truly disturbed him was the logbook. Beneath Edgar's last entry, written in a different hand, scratched deep into the paper, were the words, "He stayed behind. The year moved on." To this day, railway workers near the abandoned depot refuse to work alone on New Year's Eve. Because every year, just before midnight, the bell rings once. And someone can be heard walking the platform, counting the seconds, waiting for someone else to stay behind.